Hi, I'm Dr. Richard Persley, a professor of animal science at Michigan State University. I specialize in practical ways to improve fertility of lactating dairy cows. This morning we're at Nobis Dairy Farm at St. John's, Michigan, a farm that utilizes our research to improve the fertility of their cows and the profit of their farm.
The fertility programs that Nobis Dairy utilizes are all based on research that deals with how follicles and CL grow during the estrus cycle. Later we'll talk about the fertility programs, but right now we're going to talk about how follicles and CL grow during the estrus cycle to give you an idea how GnRH and prostaglandin F2 alpha can be utilized during certain periods of the estrus cycle. On day 0 of the estrus cycle, when a cow is in standing estrus, there is generally one large preovulatory follicle, sometimes multiple follicles in older cows, that are secreting estradiol. Of course, there is no corpus luteum producing progesterone at this time, but sometimes with ultrasound you can detect the old CL, the corpus albicans. There can be a few other smaller follicles, and likely the atretic follicle from the first follicular wave can be detected with ultrasound on this day. The high estradiol and low progesterone allow for a surge of luteinizing hormone, LH, and follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH, from the anterior pituitary gland. The LH surge initiates the process of ovulation, and the FSH increase initiates a new follicular wave. From the onset of the LH surge to ovulation takes approximately 28 hours. As you can see, a wave of new growing follicles appear following the surge of FSH from the previous day. FSH remains elevated on this day due to a lack of inhibition that would eventually come from inhibin and estrogen from the growing follicles, feeding back primarily on the anterior pituitary.